Good evening, y'all. My name is Jade Love, and I'm a believer. And thank you guys for coming to the channel. So I know a lot of you guys are new believers in Christ, or you're trying to get familiarized with who He is and trying to grasp an understanding of who God is. In this season, a lot of people are awakening to who they are in Christ. And I want to be able to help you guys through your journey. I know that the Father gives me downloads here and there, and gives me a sense of understanding more than the usual. So in this season right now, there's a cause and effect. There's a cause for an effect. The cause is you might be the one person in your family at the moment that is going to make a difference in your generational legacy. So don't be afraid of the call. It's okay. You might be in fear too, but I have a secret to tell you. God did not give us that spirit. He gave us the spirit of power, love, and a sound mind, so don't be afraid. He also says there's a time and season for everything, and the only constant thing in this life is change. So the time and the seasons, you might not know what season you're in, but I'm going to read out the time and seasons to you guys from Ecclesiastes 3, 1 through 9. From the New King James Version, that's Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1 through 9, and that's in the New King James Version. It reads, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven, and a time to be born, and a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time and a time to heal, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep, and a time to cast away, and a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace." God is literally doing a new thing right now, guys. I don't know if you guys know that I'm really excited about this because some of you guys are part of the remnant. But the thing that He's doing is a new thing. He's doing this thing from Isaiah 43:19. It says, "Behold, I will do a new thing." That's Isaiah 43:19. "Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall you not know it? I will even make a road in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." Y'all, even if you're afraid to push forward in the things that He called you to do, He's going to meet you where you at. I'm going to tell you, I ran for a long time because he kept trying to call me continuously. I ran so many times that God said, you know what? If you're going to run, I'm just going to meet you where you at until you get the message. So now I'm doing what He called me to do. There's a cause for an effect. I'm the second oldest grandchild out of 19 grandchildren. Y'all, I am going to help my generation. I'm going to help my family, and you guys might be called to do the same thing. We're called to help our families out and to wake them up. Not only our families, we also called to help our friends. You guys are my friends. A friend of Jesus is a friend of mine. But I want to say thank you for stopping by the channel. I'm going to have the links of the scriptures in the description box. You guys subscribe to the channel, and thank you guys for coming by. Have a blessed one.